Well met. This road nears its end, and as usual, the traveler is well ahead of all of us. Even Vecna. Excuse me, sir, you look like a very handsome man. Muscular tone. I expected a much deeper, handsome voice from you. A lot of people say that about me. I don't know. I didn't get to choose my voice. Stop making fun of me. Vecna believes he has uncovered a great secret. He's found planar eyes that can help him control our world. He's found a source of unlimited magical power in the Codex of Infinite Planes. And he's found a fortress hidden on the astral plane, which comes complete with instructions on how to use the eyes and the Codex to conquer Eberron. But in truth, no one of this was hidden from Vecna. None of this was hidden from Vecna. Instead, it was carefully and deliberately revealed to him by the Traveler, so that Vecna was led to where the Traveler wished him to go. Now that everything is in place, it's time for you to bring Vecna's journey to Eberron to an end. Let's get this over with. Where do I go now? Take the portal behind us. It will take you to a spot near the Traveler's astral fortress, but not inside, as Vecna and his forces are already there. Once you arrive, seek out the Traveler. He should be somewhere near the entrance to the fortress. He will tell you more. Good luck. The fate of Eberron and the 13 planes lies in your hands. Time to tell Vecna to stay away from Eberron. Yeah, that's like, ladies, that's like that guy you meet online, and he's so handsome, and you've been exchanging some really romantic emails, and you're like, can't wait to meet him in person. You finally meet him on a date, and you're like, oh, what a hunk. And then he opens his mouth, and you're like, oh my God, how do you sound like that? That's not at all what I thought you'd sound like. That was that guy. Wow, we're in the astral plane. Got to go to your therapy appointment in about an hour. Takes time. Okay, Bertle. Appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you. Good luck with your appointment. Hopefully we'll see you afterwards. Hopefully we'll still be streaming. We got over 2 hours left. You might catch us at the end. Thank you again for the hype train. The bonus hour.
The rush shrine up behind us.
Congrats on your 60-second Reaper point 12 gauge. Yeah, there's a Despair Reaper and a Carnage Reaper back there too. Kind of thinking about pulling them over. If you look behind us to the right. And there's a Despair up there. Damn it, Jim. I'm pulling them. Here we go. You know, a smarter player would have stood aside from the group and pulled them instead of pulling them directly into the middle of the group. But instead of a smarter player, you got me. I'm going to pull that Despair as well. Oh, we are very jumpy here.
Light gravity.
Actually, in the astral plane proper, you're supposed to be flying, floating. And you just have to, you telekinetically float. You just have to think about where you want to go when you go there. That's how you navigate the astral plane.
Look at that whole group of Reapers up there.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the Famine.
You find yourself in the alien vastness of the astral plane. A strange and ancient fortress looms in the distance. The Traveler will meet you there.
So I'm just going to put that to voicemail. I'm going to pull this Despair.
2 or 3.
Oh, looks like they're going to path to us, and they're going to pass other mobs and aggro them. We got a big fight coming up. Big fight coming up. Oh, behind us. Freaking Reapers just falling from the heavens. Okay. I guess let's kind of go back to the right over here. What? Mind the gap. Okay, we need to do some science. Let's see what happens if we fall.
You go down.
It's like we appear back at the start.
The law of physics kicks in.
You go right back to the start.
All right, this can get tricky. Man, look at that poor guy. He's impaled on a lamppost. Right through the neck, too.
What is this? Is he already on a pike? Or is that a pole?
It's like a lamppost.
Oh,
There's a
man,
mind
body
flare
horn.
memo right here. Yeah, there's a memo on the ground.
There's double Doom Reaper. I say that we range them.
Voodoo, there's a note back here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Voodoo, wake the fuck up.
Rawls. Maintain surveillance on the newcomers who invaded the Forbidden Fortress. In all these years, we were never able to break the wards on the fortress entrance. Yet the newcomers were able to enter almost immediately. They must be very powerful indeed. Elder Brain demands that we report their every move. There are 2 Doom Reapers right around the corner here, guys, across the way. I say we range them down.
Remember that survey they recently took about what like areas we want to do quests in? Isn't that funny that all those areas are here?
Okay, so yeah, it is funny actually. I was thinking that myself. So the Doom Reapers fell, and it will probably
That little survey
respawn.
that asked us what areas we wanted, I said all of the above.
All right, let's just go over here to the Mind Flayer.
You can see a large red dragon sleeping beyond the magic barrier. Is the creature a guardian or a prisoner?
We're about to find out.
Illicit.
Mind Flayer memo. Rawls, we have established contact with the newcomers in the fortress. They have given us a gift, the dragon held within. We have placed it under our mental control, yet the Elder Brain insists we keep it under close watch. It may turn out to be a spy for the entity known as Vecna.
That's highlighted red.
Room in there.
I don't know how to get in there. Don't see any obvious way. There's a signal crystal above the door.
Yeah, where's the
Let's go above it. Oh, I'm hitting a ceiling. Oh, wow. I can go through the stuff here. That's weird. Floppy coding.
I can't heal you.
We're supposed to be here.
Yeah, my heal doesn't touch you.
Yeah, there's like an invisible wall. This is not good that they didn't make the borders obvious.
I think we need to go this way where there's kill mobs here.
Got a DA, be careful. Here. Red.
Like,
Okay, nobody move anymore. I don't know why we're spiking dungeon alerts. This is bad. This is stupid. We're not like all split up or something. What the F?
Yeah, but I think the mobs that are up above us see us when we go up into the air.
There was a group of mobs earlier that we aggroed that seemed to never get to us too. So it was a-
Dude, be careful if you die. You teleported my stone inside a wall.
no way.
Yeah, check out my kick stream real quick.
Oh, look, there's a mob in a wall over there. You can see his champion crown. I'm gonna jump over to it. This
Yeah,
quest
probably over
obviously
there.
needs some work. There's 3
You
mobs.
can't get out of there, can you?
I wonder if they have to die before. There's
Like,
4 of them.
mobs in there. I think
I wonder
that's
if-
what gave us our dungeon alert.
It might be that they have to
There was
die to
one.
open that door. We can hit him with hard targetable spells.
Should be able to dot him.
How do we know you are sincere about that hype train? I wish you had something prepared as a thank you. Are you kidding me? We had the fireworks. I'm giving you a bonus hour. Are you still unsure? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Behind us.
The little mobs are over there on that thing.
I'm ready for raise, but I don't know if you guys can raise me.
I can target you, but I have no idea where you're at.
I don't even know where you're at.
I'm looking at you guys. I'm in the rock to the right of the door to the dragon.
And you can't get out?
Yeah.
Well, let me throw it to you. Says you're blocked.
Yeah, he's bugged.
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
You get out?
Oh no, my D-door got casted inside the dragon den.
Alright, I'm gonna try to D-door here.
Well, just teleport on yourself, or
You get
log
that?
onto yourself and then do it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I tried to get it on myself.
I just put a D-door down and I don't see it, so it might be in where you're at.
Yeah,
He's out.
I'm now with 2 Doom Reapers.
Oh, it must be the ones that fell. They must go back in the beginning too.
There's 2 champions here, guys. They're almost dead.
I can't hit him with nothing, bro. Oh, I can't hit him.
Oh damn, I'm going down.
This quest obviously needs some work. It's got a problem with borders. Okay, that's not how we open thing.
I'm curious if we just follow the lamppost, like in the portal opens, or not, you know what I'm talking about. After spinner.
Well,
Where
there
we
are
follow the
lampposts
lit
that
up-
lead to where we just were. But yeah, we can try.
There's more mobs and stuff over here.
And there's lampposts.
These lampposts go over this way.
Lampposts are all over the place.
Right.
Like they form a single path.
There's a note here.
Oh, there's a note. Hold up. Thralls, regardless of what happens, you will not desert your posts. Do not forget, you live to serve our colony. Any who resist will be shipped out to the experimentation chambers. Got some mobs here.
Did we finish
Couple
that
mind
outside
flares.
before we go inside?
What's Axe?
Did we finish the outside area before we go inside?
Nah,
Just don't go anywhere in here.
I'm helpless.
Signal crystal. That's for how we open the dragon.
I got stat damage, helpless. Thank you. Look at that optional, it's in red. That's weird. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Colored optionals? Mind Flare memo. Thralls, we will maintain this base on high alert so long as the newcomers remain inside the fortress. Eldraine is concerned that not 1, but 2 divine entities are in the area. Such a concentration of divine force presents a clear threat to the entire Illithid colony. Just in case you're watching, you don't know, Illithid is just another name for Mind Flare. It's like, you know, Svirfneblin and Deep Gnome. It's just another name for the same thing.
Go wake up the dragon, then.
The dragon's open. Oh, yeah. We're doing it. I'm doing it and doing it. Wow.
Do not run up to it till we're all in the passageway.
Guess we're fighting it.
800,000 hit points. Sounds fucking tame.
I think I could use a healing wall, but this thing looks like it's hitting pretty good. Thank you.
Sometimes I wish it would make fighting dragons a little bit more exciting.
I mean, think about our first dragon, Vela. You know, she just stood there and breathed and slapped. Then we got Gen 2 dragons.
But at least then you still had the dodging mechanic, looking out for Inferno.
It would definitely
Like,
be
this
cool
one
if dragon
standing
combat was
here
cooler,
and
though.
Beating on it.
Yeah, but if they made them harder, people would start bitching about how they die too often and that everything's too hard.
It's a delicate balance.
I'm just stabbing this red dragon in its tail with my stick.
I was blocking. That should not have sent me back. I got video evidence of the whole thing. Into the fresh healing wall. I demand satisfaction. You block those, you know. What the hell? Come on. I'm not supposed to get. Oh, but it's probably because of this is the astral plane and there's wonky physics here. Oh, I think I know what you were going for, Mustang, and I might not have done it. But thank you for that hype train.
Thank you for that hype train.
Nimbin thanks you as well. There's a Despair Reaper. Let's try to take it down. I don't know why a Despair Reaper just popped into existence in the middle of fighting a dragon, but whatever. Jump. Help yourself to a dragon's horde. If this is a captive dragon, why does it have a horde? Maybe it's because maybe they controlled it right in its own lair. That's got to be why.
Gold pieces, seriously?
I mean, a dragon would have gold pieces.
Sweet, I got a copy of Baldur's Gate 3.
He's got the entire gold box series in his chest.
Cheap ass dragon.
Do I hear a Reaper?
Yeah, he just like
Yeah, something fell through me.
fell.
For a bit.
Alright, he ported back to the start. Let's range all those Reapers at the start from here, please. There's every Reaper that falls just ports to the start and it's now building up a collection.
Reapers I'll use it from.
Except they're probably just gonna fall off again. So I will tank the Doom Reapers, but we gotta dump on them fast.
We have to go to them.
Oh, somebody's DPSing one of them and it's going down. Alright, yeah, go ahead and finish that one off. Oh, I can hear the music now. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'll kill these and I'm gonna have to bail.
And if you're not careful, you could end up with a
Be
giant
on the
collection of
front.
Reapers at the start in this quest.
Yeah, I'm gonna park at this time.
Right, I don't
Alright,
think
back
there's
in
anything
group, guys.
more to the south of us. Is there? The south of the start?
You think?
Hang on, man.
The shrine. Oh, wait, there is some stuff over here. There's like some weird platformage. But there's a wall. What the F? There's like an invisible wall, but there's totally something over there. I can see like, looks like a workshop or something. A bunch of shelves with like apothecary crap and pillars and stuff. It almost looks like an unfinished segment that they didn't block off adequately.
I think you're looking at the chamber we pulled the lever to fight the dragon. You're looking at that from outside.
Oh, that's funny. That's total sloppy coding right there. So that chamber is this chamber here, but we're just seeing it from the outside. Oops. That was so misleading. Luckily, we have the brains of Nimvin who figured it out. The power of Nimvin. All right, let's go north from the start.
Do you have those 3 buffs on your thing? Do you see them? The vows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vow of the Lord of Blades. Joint Pledge of Shavrath. I bet Nimbin likes the joint pledge.
Yeah.
Watch the dancing of the Nothic Watcher. They have fantastic dancing. Watch their footwork. Come on, why is my dancing on cooldown? Why did you have to walk away from me when I tried to dance you? Damn it, Jim! There he is. Check him out. Look at his moves. Come on, zoom in. Damn it, Jim! Everything is working against me here. There we go. Look at that footwork. Look at that. He's a b-boy. That's fancy footwork right there.
As a Reaper.
A remnant. A couple of them I missed. They did a nice job on the dances. The Vrox have really cool dances. The Nothics have really nice footwork. What's the other one? Oh, the Were-Rats have a good dance. The Were-Rats do the chicken dance. Na 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 na. That's what they do. If you haven't seen it yet, for realsies, no joke, they do the chicken dance.
That's the best thing ever.
It doesn't make the music,
Message from Vecna.
but they do the dance. Here's a message from Vecna, which I'm going to read as soon as this hand sniper is dead. Message from Vecna. Members of the Hidden Hand, this is where I combine the planar eyes with the power of the Codex, which will grant me mastery over Eberron and its planes. I have brought you here to guard the fortress while I conduct the ritual necessary to fully remove the protections of the Ring of Sybaris. I trust you will not permit anyone to disturb me. You know my punishments are swift and severe. Whispered one. Vecna's such a douche.
I got your split severe right here, Vecna.
I didn't vote for him. You don't vote for a god? Well, how'd you become a god then? Those Nothics seem to hurt. I had some champions pew-pewing at me too. Two elemental furies. And now a Despair Reaper. Oh, tanks had to go, so we're down his dips. Thought our dips felt light. Do another 5er after this one, and then hopefully tanks will be back on the other side of the break. He had to be gone. He had to go for about a half an hour. Oh, there's another Nothic. This music makes me feel like I'm in a doctor's office or something. More mobs. And then wait till your friend Syax is alive. I'm getting people killed. Getting me killed. Nimvind! We're already down tanks. We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger here. Nimvind's being impatient. Syax is dead. He wants to go and fight the next group of mobs. Aggro's a bunch of champions and gets us all killed.
Shame. 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 Shame.
And can he go it alone? Obviously not. He dies for the 10,000th time during this first
I
look.
got 3 stones. I got no stones.
See what happens? Do you see what happens, Nimvind?
Or at least we're all dead together.
That's because you were Zergy, and I got...
No, you ran ahead when Syax was still dead and Tanks is AFK.
You locked us out of a boss fight.
That was
I didn't
SSG's
keep up
fault.
with your pace.
I'm going to...
I'm just trying to go with the flow.
I'm gonna do stuff here.
I use jump in my defensive maneuvering around, and it makes me go as high as it does. Totally fucking up my.
Do I have everybody's stone? I think I might. Hope I do. We gotta teach Nimbin a lesson. I'm about to die again, then I want a shrine after I get back up.
Fatality.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. How are the Vecna Unleashed quests? I feel kind of middle of the road about the bulk of them so far. I kind of liked the one where we went to the Mournlands. That was kind of neat. Had some nice ambiance to it. Where we go to the glass plateau. And then I kind of like the hobgoblin-y one. That one had a nice nostalgic old school feel to it. You know, very hobgoblin-y. And I like that we're in the astral plane, although this quest does need work. It's got some problems with borders. We've already had one person get stuck inside of a wall, mobs being spawned inside of walls. There's other walls that you could just like aren't coded properly for the borders. You like walk through solid spaces. There's another spot where like I thought there was something it looked like we could have gotten to, but there was an invisible wall blocking it, but we were actually just seeing like the outside of this other room we already went to from the inside. It was really weird. So they need to polish this quest big time. I kind of like this one because it's, you know, it's like the astral plane, and this is exactly how the astral plane is described. Like when you're in the astral plane, this is it's a lot of just space, a lot of nothingness, and you don't have really good visibility, and there's just floating stuff, you know. It's not like, you know, it's not a world like a planet or where there's continents and stuff. It's just like floating garbage, you know. So there would be something like this, just floating chunks of matter in the astral plane. Floating citadels, just like this. The only thing is in the astral plane proper, you actually float. And instead of being like light gravity like this, you float and you just have to think about what direction you want to go to. And then you go that way. You just mind control yourself around. I don't know. I do know that there's portals all over the place, and the portals will take you, like, they're different colors, and they go to all, like, anywhere, basically. And, you just, like, let's say you find the portal back to your world. If you find the portal back, a portal back to your world, you just have to, like, think about, like, I want to go to my home, and then you go through the portal to your world, and it'll take you to your home. Or if you're like, I want to go to Nimvin's house, it'll take you to Nimvin's house. Oh. Thank you. Message to the Hidden Hand. When the ritual is complete, we will transform the fortress into an outpost of the Hidden Hand. You may remain here to protect my interests in this part of the astral plane. Our grasp grows with each of my conquests. Whispered one. There's a fight up here. The Spare Reaper champion, orange name Nothic. But yeah, I'm no astral plane like expert. I actually only ever did one astral plane segment of a campaign that I wrote years ago. So I did a little bit of research on the astral plane, but I'm definitely not the expert on it. I'm sure there's a lot more to it that I don't know. One of the fascinating features, and I forget what they're called, but there's like these dead gods that are like floating in the astral plane, like forgotten about gods, and their followers will protect this. Basically, it's like a dead god. It'll just be like basically like a giant statue, and it could be like the size of a football field, or, you know, even bigger, or it could be champ chest. It could be just something, you know, 50 feet long, let's say, and they're just like these lifeless masses floating in the astral plane. Like I said, their followers will stay there guarding them, and there's a name for these things, and I can't remember what it is. And so it's like these gods are like dormant until they get enough followers to bring them back, so their followers will protect them and guard them, and until they come back.
That's weird.
Go ahead, Nimbin. Can't hear you, Nim. Can you do the Traveler?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot I needed the mic up. So you found the place, Meister. Vecna and his hand-to-hand followers found it first. The intruder is inside the fortress right now, doing his best to use the Planet Eyes and the Codex to bring Eberron and its 13 planes under his control. Quite the opposite. You arrived just in time. I've always known that sooner or later something big and powerful was going to come along and try to take Eberron. That became all the more likely when the Codex exploded. It was like setting up a flare, alerting the entire multiverse. So I built this place as a trap for invading gods. And I put out some tempting bait, the Codex, of course. But also these planar eyes. That just happened to show up at such a convenient time. Exactly. And Vecna took the bait, thinking that once he had the Codex and the planar eyes, he'd be able
Nice,
to
Ejo.
conduct a ritual here to give him control over Eberron. Little did he suspect that champions of the Travelers, that would be you, Meister, is going to subvert his ritual. Once you've done your thing, the ritual won't let him into Eberron. In fact, it will lock him out. Enter the fortress. There you'll find 4 doors that only the champion of the Travelers, that's you, can open. Go through each door and complete each trial.
More trials.
There will also be trials. I have to have someone worthy as my champion. Then pull the Traveler's lever you'll find at the end of each trial. Oh my god, I want to pull his lever. That will redirect the energy to the center eye.
At this point, trials are making me roll my eyes.
Well, never mind the dual details. Let's just say it will ruin Vecna's plan. Oh, and if you found favor with some of the other Eberron gods, you'll be able to pick up some boons along the way as well.
The Traveler explains that this fortress is a trap he built for invading gods.
We gotta go around
He
it and see if
asks you
there's
to
something
sabotage Vecna's
in the
ritual
back.
by pulling
Yeah,
special
I went the whole
levers
way around and on
inside.
top. There was nothing.
Of course, only those worthy of representing the Traveler will be able to pass
You
the
got to go around
trickster
the right
god's
side, I
trials
think, to get to the
and
well,
pull
maybe
the
if you
levers.
jump.
Man, not even a collectible? Come on.
There was
Come
nothing.
on. All this dead space.
Explore the space.
Explore the space. Really? Explore the space. Alright, I guess we just go in the front door. Going
I
in.
can only hire the people that just own Spider-Man games.
You just had an Orthon teleport into a wall and mad TV. Yeah, that's an old, you know, the teleporting mobs all the time, but here we got mobs like spawning and you know, yeah, it is an old school problem, but you know, when the quest is brand new, hopefully they can do something to address that. All right, we're gonna have 4 doors and 4 trials or something like that.
Clearly, Vecna and his followers have beaten you inside the fortress. And the God of Secrets has brought more than just the hidden hand with him.
We've lost a lot of DPS with tanks, but tanks had to go. He's AFK earlier in the quest.
He bowled your ass.
So we're really down in the dips department. We already didn't have high DPS. We had enough to get the job done. Now, struggling a bit. Because, you know, Nimbin, it's pretty much he's dead half the time. He can't stay alive to save his life in this chain, in these quests. is like how fast I was solo beating down that boss earlier. Feel like I'm not running out of real estate. Well, sort of. At least I got a wall. Okay. View of his crotch.
That
Flipping me
change
around
does
a lot.
of damage.
Let's see if I can bring him over here instead. It's not working with me up against the wall because he's flipping around and back in Nimbin.
You can get a cup of coffee, bro. But
Buffalicious is just the buff bot. We're hurting in the DPS department right now. Hopefully Tinks comes back soon.
That's funny, the chains say Chain of the Master, TBD.
Oh, crap, I'm on a full.
It's
Yep,
weird
and
how he
these
flips you
holes just
around.
disappeared.
Real estate left and he's still over 50%. My god. I need to bring him back out a little bit. I'm losing real estate. Back up, please. Nimbin's getting coffee. I'm just gonna be tanking this guy for the rest of the show, folks.
I'm back.
I'm gonna bring him out, so everybody back up, please. I need some more real estate to work with so he doesn't keep flipping me around. I'm gonna bring him way about like halfway across the bridge, so I got some room. Okay. See, he just like flips me around. Like, what's up with that?
Like,
That's so weird. It really gives you a feel for like, you know, I say like sometimes like when you're watching from the tank perspective, it can almost seem like the tank's not doing anything, you know? Like, oh, you know, nothing's happening. You know, but then when in that situation where, like, he flipped around, got one hit on Nimbin, one-shots him. You don't get it. Sometimes you don't get a feel from tank perspective, like, how hard these mobs are actually hitting. Because, like, I'm built to take his hits, you know? But he gets one shot on Nimbin and he's toast. So it's like, it's my job to hold the aggro, preferably keep it faced away from the party, but these Garistro, I mean, he's a pain in the butt, because he does this, like, you know, flip around move, and then, you know, if he swings when he does that right away before I get a chance to turn him, you know, then Nimbin's dead. I don't remember Garistros doing that. I don't remember that being a thing, like flipping you around like that. I'm not sure if they're just, if he's jumping on the other side of me. But I don't remember that ever happening, like, against the Garistros that we fought in the Demon Web, for example. Remember them, like, pushing you back a bit. I don't remember them, like, flipping you around. Like that. Of course, that might have been because I was against the wall. And then dead again. Nowhere to go. We have no DPS without tanks here.
I blame Cyanic.
Another of Vecna's lieutenants guards the door to the next chamber.
Prime.
Did you say you need to shrine?
Yeah.
Isn't there a shrine right outside?
Is there?
I thought there was, but I could be wrong.
I'll look.
I didn't look down in the Garistro
Right,
pit
if
either.
Reaper spawned inside.
Okay, I guess there's not. Yeah, there's only one shrine on the map. Just, you already used it.
Agreed.
There's a Fear Reaper when you go inside.
Oh, there's one down in the Garistro pit. And there's mobs down there. Crappity crap.
Oh, I went back.
I'm gonna have to start making requirements when I do these first looks that people bring more serious tunes to these. Nimbin can't stay alive. We have no DPS just because Tanks is gone. Or just step down the difficulty. But I don't really want to step it down below R8, but even that would be faster than this. Message from Vecna. Members of the Hidden Hand, do not trouble yourselves with the side passages of the fortress. We will turn our attention to them once the ritual is complete. Power of whatever god or empire originally built this place has long since waned. Whatever guardians they left behind will surely pose no challenge to the god of secrets, the Whispered One. Troggy Trog, good morning and welcome. Yeah, when I blew up Nimbin and Undermine last week or whatever it was, that was a crowning achievement for me. Wow, there's 2 ways to go here. Traveler down here. That's you, Nimbin.
Be the champion of the traveler and complete the challenge ahead. You must be prepared to draw on the power within. I must warn you. It's gonna suck. But, which I mean it's gonna literally suck the life force out of you. Don't worry too much about it. Just remember to
The
stay
traveler
hydrated.
says that you will need to draw upon the power within you for this trial.
Doom. Yeah, this is bad. The Doom Reaper's still over half, and I've already got 4 stacks. 5. Six stacks. It's 7. I'm running.
That was could have tried to tank him when you were off.
Refreshing fountain. What is this? Another Doom Reaper.
Ah, fuck. A drop square too.
What the hell was that? Controlled
The rock square.
No, never mind. Controlled grid. Got it. I just need misreading it.
I'm thinking that we literally need to take a break during this quest and hope that Tanks is back on the other side, because this is just taking way too long, guys. We really need his DPS to move through this at a reasonable rate.
How many stacks you up to?
Oh, I guess I was at 7. I know pots are burning, but you know, it's taking us forever anyways.
Fatality.
We can reach the shrine from this room. So we'll take care of this fight. We'll just go AFK at the shrine. We'll go on break. And Tank should be back any minute. He said about a half an hour.
Do you guys want to log out? I'll stay logged in.
No, I'm fine. I just have 20% pop burden,
I'm not running any pods.
which I just get forever on Dragon Shards.
Mine ran out a couple minutes ago and I just haven't refreshed it yet, so I'm good too.
So we're gonna go ahead and take our 5-er at the shrine, and then hope that Tanks comes back soon. Hopefully he'll be back by the time we finish our break.
Let me know when you get back.
6 stacks.
It's going.
You won't back here.
Hey, Tanks is back! Dude, we have no DPS without you. We are moving through this painfully slow. So we're in a big
Let me know when your
fortress.
stacks are off.
Oh, yeah, they weren't off.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they were off. They should have timed out. Should have been off me.
I go in this waypoint, right?
Where there's like a giant fortress that's, I believe, to the north of the start. It's huge. It's basically just the, you know, you were at the shrine. You should be able to see it off in the distance. Is the Doom dead? Oh, here you are.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and keep going and finish this, then take our break. We were actually going to go on break and hope you got back. We're back by the time we got back.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's like a glitch thing. That...
All right, let's go.
It's not in this fight.
Yeah.
How did you die?
He ran into spikes, bro.
Oh my god. Nim been finding creative and new ways to die. As if he hasn't died enough during this
A
entire
bit of your
first
life
look.
power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Oh, we gotta find 3 more.
Inner portal. Here's a door. Opening it next to the portal. Got mobs. Mobs to the south.
Oh, Oh, pulling a lever takes some of your health.
Fuck, I didn't realize I'm on my boost. I'm gonna use that string before we go into
Here's
the
another
room or
lever.
something.
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Congrats on getting your two manuals of the stealthy pilfering. I don't know if that item's still a thing or not. I remember. Axel, good morning and welcome.
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Alright, the fountain is fountainy. You feel exhausted from tapping the power within you. The cool water of the fountain looks very refreshing. Take a drink from the fountain.
That's quick.
What's this doohickey?
The first of the traveler's special levers has been pulled. Now to find the rest of them.
Oh, it looks like... Ooh, wait a minute. There might be one thing over here we didn't check. Okay, this is just a lever. Somebody else must have pulled it. And... what about this portal? I'm gonna take it. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, a demon popped
Are
out.
you kidding me? She's I don't want to fight Lady Vol.
Up, baby.
Wow.
There was some dialogue, but I didn't get a chance to read it. I can't talk to her. She's freaking red named.
On the portal. The form of Lady Vol materialized before you. You have proven you understand the principles of blood of all. Let me lend you your boon. It will help you against the demon Harrow. Do you receive this boon? Yes or no?
Yes.
I guess so, man.
Full Soul Ward.
No.
Well, that was a bug. She is not supposed to be red named there. I'm sure of it.
My Vol's so good now.
Oh.
All right, Nimbin, watch out for the spikes over here.
Go this door.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. The bottom to the west. The Traveler's a mimic.
Two different paths lie ahead. My lever lies at the end of each of them. Make your choice and accept the consequences. Though some hurting is going to happen either way, if I'm honest. But at least you'll get the illusion of it being under your control.
The traveler asks you to choose between the path of struggle or the path of snares.
Here is to the left. Take me to the right, and here I am stuck in the middle with you.
So we're gonna have a trap option and a fighty option.
I can do traps.
Is anybody keeping tabs on Nimbin's death? We had a count earlier, but the last I saw it was at 2.
I don't think we can. Any of us can count that high.
Okay, let's do the path of snares. What do you think?
There is a portal that is a traveler just straight ahead.
I'm choosing snares.
You have chosen a path.
I'm gonna grab these mobs down here. I was wondering why they decided to make changes to dretches. They said something about, you know, they'll fling goo more often when they're kited, because they added a bunch of dretches to the expansion. I think I found one of the snares. I mean, we have a frog shaking a stick. If you use your imagination, you can imagine that's a Dretch throwing poo.
A lot of them.
Good job, Nimbin. There are a lot of traps. Is anybody else a trapper besides tanks?
Box
There's a control box on the left. There's a control box on me.
I tried to do this lever here.
Hold these two levers.
You don't get any sanctuary up against the wall either.
Traps, and we have no trap bonus yet.
Control rock. Hey, you see where my laser beam's shooting? Light beam, I guess I should say.
If you have a laser, oh, about it. Oh yeah, trap box over here by Buffalicious Stone. Waste. If you want to get more bear traps, feel free. I mean, I'll wait for bonus. We gotta wait for folks to get alive anyways.
What's the bonus at least?
Hey, you.
Time.
Yeah, you could play poo ball. Dretch could pitch
Yeah,
the
the
goo,
red,
and the frog could be the hitter.
For some reason, I feel like it's a waste of mana.
$25 traps disabled, and we don't have any trap bonus yet. That seems a little silly. I would expect we should be at least the lowest tier at this point. 30 traps and no trap bonus yet. 32. 33. I mean, you're gonna go through 100 stack of thieves tools just in this one. This is why when I'm elected DDO president, there's gonna be a new raid item. You know what that new raid item is gonna be? It's gonna be a wondrous craftsmanship +6 set of thieves tools that doesn't deprecate. It'll be a permanent +6 thief tool. So you'll never have to go through stacks of thieves tools again.
Freeze.
And it will have no minimum level, which means after you reincarnate, you will have that. You'll be able to use the +6 thieves tools at level 1. Yeah, like a returning tool through one that will never break or get used up.
What's home?
+6 wondrous craftsmanship thieves tools. You know. Hell yeah. I mean, we've had +5 thieves tools in games forever. I mean, the freaking level cap is like 32 now. Why do we not have higher bonus thieves tools? Oh, do they not get used up if you have a certain enhancement?
Oh my. Fire and acid.
I shall pull the lever, Trunk. I think that was ingenious, D. No, that's only neutralization. Hello, Forrest. Good morning and welcome. How's the voices for the new sentient gem? I haven't heard it yet. I say let's pull this Vengeance Reaper. Hey, come on back, guys. I don't think there's anything more to do down there. Buffin 12. Is there something going on over there?
He's doing the
Oh, you don't make it the crap.
Oh, there's. I'm sorry. I thought that you had gotten them all. Yeah, we can definitely wait for that.
You know who you're talking to?
The Arcane Assistant Sentient Jewel is a cross between the Hopeful Gem and GLaDOS.
We got Ingenious.
Moonbone Longsword. Everything is most definitely going great.
You want fresh food, water, and his traps done ASAP.
Yeah, can you bring me a glass of water too, please?
Where's this slipper?
Crazy amount.
Pulling the Venji.
That's still only just.
No traps in the chain again.
That's barely ingenious too for 16.
Circle, circle.
Where?
Circle.
I was up by a dude. Yeah.
That circle was not there. That must have been a horde wilting.
Yep, horde wilting. It did 6,000 damage to me. Made me all scribbled up.
Planar portal. And good morning and welcome. Been in this quest for like 2 hours. And I'm not kidding. And it's only a slight exaggeration. You reach out to the portal, but nothing comes through. You hear a whisper in your head. If you wish to help against the Harrow and his ilk, you must prove yourself to all the six. Each, to earn a boon from the Dark Six, complete the quest, The Evil We Know, before this quest. Oh, thanks. Are you kidding me? Like, really? You're telling me now that... So we had to complete a different quest before this one to get that? Lame.
We did Evil We Know.
Did we? I don't think we did.
Not trying to do.
Yeah, we did that.
Did we?
That was our, I think, the last one we finished yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's because we weren't able to advance the chain because the traveler's not there. I don't know what to do now. I guess we just go back. But I guess we should check out this side since it's first look.
Go the other way.
But it looks like we can't go through that door because we already chose the one direction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can't switch it back.
We can try, but I suspect not.
Choose the direction. Spiders, dragons.
Oh my God, Ganyaski
Well, we
Niven
did
had
that,
died,
so I
has
know.
died like
Yeah,
10,000
yeah.
times between yesterday and today. He's even
Oh my
finding
God,
new and
that's the day
creative
before
ways
the
to
fucking
die.
Do right. So.
Yep, same here. But you would think if we did it, we would still be able to advance it or whatever. It didn't do anything for me.
Okay, so go up the ramp.
Something's up, dude. There's gotta be something missing.
That piece is bugged.
And then north. Guess I'm gonna jump down and fight that stuff
Yeah,
down there.
man, here.
Can't heal you buff. You're blocked. There we go. Message from Vecna. Members of the Hidden Hand, I will need to devote a considerable part of my own power to this ritual, so I will not be able to manifest fully while it is underway. When the ritual is complete, nothing in Eberron, no country, no king, no god, will be able to stand against me. You have chosen wisely in becoming my followers. Serve me faithfully, and you will be rewarded. Fail me and die, the whispered one.
There's mods.
It's like a sandbox. That's cute.
On the other side.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Corn?
They're in there.
I'm gonna bring it down. There's no room up there to fight. The Unicorn just wants to stay up there, so we'll... Oh, here he comes. He ported. It's a porting
I
unicorn.
love the dancing sword of doom.
The dancing
That's
sword.
one of my favorite old school magic items.
I didn't even know there was a dancing sword of doom magic item. Awesome. Is it just like an old cursed item or something? Or what was it?
No, it's
They're in there.
there used to be a sword of dancing, and you fight with it for a certain amount of rounds, and then you let go, and it fights by itself.
It doesn't look like we can damage it. Oh, the damn horse ported. And he's up top on the other side. Where we came in.
Can't heal anybody.
He's instant killing us.
Like everybody's out of range or something.
I didn't even realize he was still around. Okay, the dancing sword of doom is now attacking us again. The unicorn's at the bottom.
There's a bitter orange children around. Chaotic damage. Yeah, he keeps porting, bro. And his aggro resets every time. That's what it's fucking me here.
Yeah, he's just picking people off.
I'm ready for it.
ready.
That damn platform is just out of range for
No.
wings. That makes it hella inconvenient. How are you winging all the way over there? I can't wing that far.
I got wings, spring attack.
So you're using wings and then spring attack?
Yeah.
Cheater, I'm reporting you for exploiting.
I'm ready.
Man, is this still the same quest that freaking tanks AFK
Yes.
at the beginning?
Yeah, we've been here like 2 hours, bro.
Bro.
Dude, we completed this quest like 12 times already. Like,
You've died 13 times in this quest alone, Evan.
I'm hammering it over, but you're kidding me, dude.
14.
14 seconds.
How would I rate the expansion? I'm not ready to give it a letter grade. But what I can tell you so far is the thing that is most exciting to me is like that we got Vrox and Baylors and were-rats. I mean, those are just excellent old school monsters to bring to DDO, you know what I'm saying?
Looks like the sword comes down to the horse right before it forks.
Yeah, the sword's weird. Like it doesn't seem to want to do anything other than just follow the horse, and it attacks when it's near the horse. But if the horse isn't near, then it's not attacking.
Ready for race?
Chaos bolt, but you can't use fucking sword bolts, dude.
But I mean, we are doing first look, so it's taking time. But we don't have much DPS in this group. In fact, when tanks had to go AFK for a while, I mean, we had like nothing.
Jamie T ready for race.
I think we got too many B tunes in here right now. Not enough folks on their primaries.
My primary is like level 16 or something now.
I know. I'm just saying.
Though I feel like Valda is way more DPS than Meister. Meister brought Valda.
Oh my god.
Nice shrine. How many stacks of staunch do I have?
One
Just
doesn't
2.
take a lot longer.
I think I'm gonna not shrine.
Dude, you're going to already be able to do that macro check next big DPS.
Folks, it's overtime now. Good morning, coffee and chat is over. It's overtime. Vecna Unleashed first look. Thank God, 2 days and we're not gonna get through it. 2 days and 4 bonus hours and we're not gonna get through
We'll
it.
have time for one more freaking quest, or maybe
Yeah.
the rest of this quest.
We're gonna have to take a break after this one because I haven't taken a break in like 3.5 hours or something. Holy crap.
Vecna stands
I
before
hadn't
you,
left this quest
conducting a
until 3 days
ritual
ago.
that links the
What
13
looks
plane
cool.
Here the
arms
fucking
to the
Jones
codex of the
Lost
infinite
Ark
planes.
Piece of shit is this?
You cannot stop the inevitable.
This looks cool.
Your world
I
is
love
to
the
be
guy on
hidden
top of the
away,
dino.
but none can hide from the god of secrets.
Even Spielberg
In a few
nutted all
moments,
over
this
room.
ritual will be complete.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the end fight of
Indiana Jones.
Raiders of the Lost Ark right now.
And its plains will become part of my domain. As you cannot prevent this, you may remain here. You will be my witness. When you return to your world, tell Eberron,
This is what
Vecna
Hollywood looked like back in the 80s.
is coming.
The Whispered One returns.
It kind of
to
gave me
concentrating on
chills.
his
When you
ritual.
return to your world, tell everyone Vecna is coming. I like that dialogue. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's cliche, but I love cliche in my Dungeons and Dragons, to be honest with you. Are we supposed to do something?
Something about the
We still have to do
ritual. We gotta go back and do this.
Oh my
portal open
god.
here.
Alright, the Traveler. Talk to him. Nim.
Now for my favorite part, the sacrifice. What are you willing to part with to become the champion of the Traveler? The sacrifice can't be just anything, and mind you, it needs to reflect the real you. Oh, and don't forget to pull the lever.
The Traveler tells you that you must be prepared to make a sacrifice in your next trial.
The altar stands before you, ready to accept whatever sacrifice you wish to offer it. Let's put Nimbin on the altar. All in favor?
The Traveler is surprised at how far you are willing to go with your sacrifice.
Well,
Impressive! More than necessary.
he has a
really,
choice of
but,
sacrificing
it will do.
Nimbin, sacrificed all of us. Alright. So
That was fast.
there's a shrine upstairs that we can reach. I think.
I have y'all anyway.
Yep, we can just barely reach it.
Yeah, I wonder how you gonna do this in hardcore league.
Yeah, really. That's kind of not
Oh,
cool.
guys,
How are you gonna put a quest like this in when there's hardcore league?
There would be mobs up here. They would do some shit like that.
Man.
Shadows inbound, shadows inbound.
The dude.
One just ran away.
Didn't we complete this quest just like 5 minutes ago? Another dream bag? What the fuck is this? Fire toaster ball bag.
I think we need to kill that stuff in the next room first. Let's take care of this. Start ranging that Doom Reaper over, tanks, if you would, please.
I pulled shadows too.
That's fine. So we just, to put things in context here, we just beat that Doom Reaper down and I had 3 stacks. Without tanks here, we couldn't beat it down before it gave me 7 stacks. Tanks, that's 12 gauge. He is adding a lot of DPS to this group. Well, what the hell? Another dream bag. You peer inside the dream bag and recognize one of your own dreams. It's a typical, ordinary day in Stormreach. See yourself visiting the marketplace, going to the bank, and talking to your friends. There's just one strange thing. You're not wearing any pants. Yeah, that's typical. Take the dream of an ordinary day. Alright, dream bag. You look inside the dream bag and you are surprised to recognize one of your own dreams. You are in Sharn, surrounded by adoring fans. The crowds sing your praise. They lift you on their shoulders and carry you to the Temple of Kol'Koran, where you are crowned Emperor of all Corvair. Take the dream of glory. Soul bag. The bag contains a fire toaster ball bag 200. Bag contains the captured soul of a kobold. It yanks in fear when it senses your presence. Take the kobold soul. Frog. This is a frog, not a prince enchanted as a frog, not an illusion of a frog, just a plain ordinary frog. Take the frog. Arturium, please do not give us any spoilers. Appreciate you.
Ladder, portal. Is this their boon?
That's
Think-
Probably stick their head out.
Oh, it's the Lord of Blade boon.
Alright, I think we need to go back to the other side now.
Basically the same thing as the last people did, but instead of Lady Bull, it's like Lord of Blades.
There's a lever down here I feel we skipped because we all went up to red.
Yeah, it's a traveler lever, yeah. That's, we still have a lever on each side, you think.
Let me just pull it to say anything, do anything.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
Yeah,
made.
dude. And that side is done.
Alright, let's go to the other side. What if you sacrifice yourself 100 times? Does something special happen?
You know, the traveler. As my champion, you will be expected to be able to persist through life's many battles. Only those who are brave and courageous will endure. But these battles will teach you wisdom and such like. In other words, a whole bunch of monsters in this next room who are going to try to kill you. You need to kill them instead. When that's all over, pull my lever.
The traveler gives you some unhelpful advice about enduring life's battles.
Not a lover.
My flesh-covered lever. Tells my flesh-covered lever.
Vengeance.
Of course there's a Venji. Why wouldn't there be? Kill it now before more mobs spawn, seriously. And another Venji.
Another one.
Kill the Venji quickly, please. Go complain on the forums after this that R10's too easy.
My 10's too easy to still get hit.
I understand why now I wasn't healing voodoo. I had 12 gauge targeted.
23.
I'm sure Pinks appreciate that.
Lives the rating promotion.
Ready?
Is
Oh.
in the portal.
Fatality.
I'm fatality exhausted, Ganiaski is what it is. Look at the death count. This is this quest
Clever.
alone. Meister's died 16 times, 12 gauge 8, me 6, Gregarian 8,
Lover of the
and
traveler.
Alexis Morgan 8, Buffalicious 6. I'm just like absolutely, completely
all the
exhausted
travelers
from
with
this
us.
quest and
Now to see
dying.
what effect this had on Vecna's ritual.
This is the Archon and double.
Yet I still like this quest, even though I've been in here for over 2 hours.
Yep, now we go back. We can go do the damn thing.
It's not the quest's fault. You know, we were like without DPS for a while. We got some B tunes in here.
No, just like the third quest voodoo, that it felt like we finished it 6 different times before it's
You
finished.
can see the
I'm
results
Yeah.
of your
pretty
actions.
sure-
Nimbin's
on
right.
behalf of
There
the
are a
traveler.
lot of quests that was
The
just like
energy
it felt
produced
like
by
it was
four
going
of
to be
the
over,
planar
but then it was like,
armies
now you got to do this whole
changed,
other thing.
altering Vecna's ritual at a fundamental level. Vecna thought he was creating a net to ensnare Eberron and its planes. But, thanks to the Traveler's trickery and your own deeds, that net has ensnared him instead. The Whispered One struggles unsuccessfully to manifest himself inside the fortress.
It's weird. It's like
What have you done, mortal?
being at
How
a
is it that
Thanksgiving
you were
you
able
don't
to
want to be
oppose
at,
me?
when the food's
You must
good,
be
but
punished
you're
for
like
this defiance.
suffering through it
And
at
if
the
I
same
cannot
time.
do
you
it
know what I mean?
myself,
You're like, this is really good
well,
barbecue.
My
Oh,
hand
man.
has many
More?
fingers.
At their master's command, Vecna's followers spring to the attack.
That's death 17 for Nimbin. In this quest alone. This quest. Now, this is like what, quest 10 or 11 for us? I think Nimbin may have died 100 times during this first look series. And I'm not kidding either. 100 times.
There's a bajillion hit points too.
And there's one thing I don't like about being a tank is this, when you're fighting like a big mob, and all you can see is like his ball sack in your face.
Wait for it.
Roar, oh my god.
Well, he does a roar.
That death 18, Nimbin. You were alive for like 20 seconds too. Good job.
You should have called roar sooner.
Didn't know he was gonna roar. But, you might be able to be on the opposite side of the room. So if you like tanks your range, so you need to be on the opposite wall, if you can. Or, yeah, he didn't get hit.
Oh yeah, it's not getting me here.
Where are you? I can't even see you. Where are you?
Way over here in the corner of the south.
Oh, I see you way over there. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's a good data point, guys. You can be, the room is big enough so you can have the dino on one side and you won't get hit by the roar on the other. Oh, you know.
Okay, ready for raid?
I'm ready for these too, but I'm not gonna be much help.
Throw your little throwing dagger on
Because
me.
you're out of range. Dino go. He's so in my face that I can't see him.
Wow, he got me over here.
So it's really like
You
he
gotta be on
moved.
these rocks.
So it's like you got to be really super all the way across the room from him diagonally and stuff.
Or just step in, heal, and get back against the wall.
Vecna cries out in anger as the last of his followers falls.
The quest is
How?
over.
How is it possible you have ruined my plan? This is beyond the powers of an
pretty cool.
insignificant speck.
98
You're
minutes and
clearly not
43 seconds.
intelligent enough to create such a scheme.
Is ready to
98
A soaring
minutes.
figure appears, wearing
Cool.
a familiar hat.
Oh,
Oh, you're
that's
not in a
cool.
position to criticize, Lich, given how recklessly you blundered into my trap. When the Codex was destroyed, it broke the barrier that hid Eberron from the worlds beyond. I could see what would happen next. So,
Look when you're
I
losing.
created the planar eyes as bait, and had this fortress built as a trap.
Forget your champ chest.
A trap for gods. And, sure enough, a greedy god came along. An intruder who was so sure that Eberron was helpless and ripe for the picking. All it took was a brave soul or two to help me spring the trap
Who's your
I
reaper?
had prepared. Now,
Fuck yeah, it's a
return to your own
Laser
domain
laser.
and tell others of your
Fucking
kind.
artifact too, dude.
Eberron has its own gods. It does not need you. The Traveler turns to you, gives you a
Yeah,
great
new
nod,
artifacts are bound to
and
count that
vanishes.
character.
Vecna gives one last shout of incoherent rage, and then
Have
disappears.
all gear like that.
Thanks to you,
Shouldn't be
the
anything
Codex
on
has a
character,
secure
they
holding
make it a lot
place,
easier.
and the Whispered One has been expelled from Eberron and its 13
E-ray
planes.
items, yeah.
Yet, there are many more planes. Infinite planes. Who can say where or when you meet the God of Secrets again?
You got 12. That all of them? I don't feel like we did 13 quests. I feel like we did 113 quests.
4 more.
There's 4 more down
Yeah, on the
below.
bottom.
There's 4 more? Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.